So funny too? I find it funny that think that they could on anything. But when I start talking to you want to threaten me with taking that I work my ass off for. You want to play those games with me? We're going to play them games. Don't know how, to tell the girl. But I feel like today has been like a sign. The last time I got on live, I kind of wanted you guys to tell you. I kind of wanted to tell you guys, but I didn't know how to tell you. So I was like, I changed my mind. But it has been like this for a minute now. And I just took that as a sign. So I wanna start 2024 like fresh, open. I don't know. I'm curious for a new life, for a new beginning, and I'm excited.
So, Cardi B is out here roasting Offset for messing with one of her fans, right? But Offset ain't backing down, clapping back even harder and making it clear that who he chooses to date ain't got nothing to do with Cardi B. And if that ain't enough, he's letting it be known that no matter what, he's always going to be the one on top. Now, that's some drama right there. But Cardi's fans? Nah, they ain't having it. They've been dragging Offset through the mud, calling him out on everything he's saying, some even calling him a broke boy. But for real, is Offset just chasing clout again? Or is he really out here moving on with Jada? Grab your snacks. Let's dive into this mess, y'all.
Look, John, fuck you. I don't care. Look at the and I'm a fuck all your ups. Matter of fact, oh, look at this. I don't want to see it. So what? You was going to them anyways. Now you got to do is get drunk and then going to throw you that for $2. You just got to survive out here.
They're saying that Offset is broke because Cardi B has cut off his funds until the divorce is final. Allegedly, his family are pissed with him because now they have no money because Cardi B was funding their whole life. It's crazy because this man was out here cheating on her so publicly. The disrespect was so public, cheating on her left, right and centre when she was pregnant. It was awful. And now karma has come around a full circle because while she's out here dating NFL players, he's broke and his family is broke. Now this man thought he was so slick, cheating on her constantly, and then she would take him back every single time, forgive him every single time. Well, guess what? This time she cut him off. This time she filed for divorce. And he has once and truly screwed himself over for good because Offset don't make no money. It's all Cardi's money. It's all in her name. So, yeah. Karma will always get you.
Man, the internet ain't let up on Offset since word got out that he's been living with his new girl, Jada Melanie. As soon as Cardi's fans caught wind of it, they lost their minds, dragging Jada through the mud and calling her out for dating Cardi's leftovers just to get a little fame. Now, for some context, not too long ago, the internet was on fire with receipts showing that the same woman Offset's been linked to has been all up in Cardi's posts since at least 2008, hyping her up and calling herself a big fan. But it gets even messier. On New Year's Eve, the same day Offset and Jada were spotted shopping at a Chanel store in Dubai, Jada was out there liking one of Cardi's posts on IG. I mean, come on, y'all. This really proves Cardi's point. Offset out here ready to smash anything with a pulse if he gets the chance.
You know what's so funny too? I find it funny that think that they could on anything. But when I start talking to you want to threaten me with taking that I work my ass off for. You want to play those games with me? We're going to play them games.
So the internet went digging and found old tweets from Jada under Cardi's posts. And of course, fans came for Offset, saying the only reason Jada was even dealing with him was because of Cardi. Let's be real for a sec. Without Cardi, a lot of people wouldn't even know who Offset is. Some folks would do anything to date a celebrity just for the clout, and that's exactly what seems to be going on here. But Offset wasn't about to let that slide. He jumped under the post and fired back, making it clear he wasn't about to let Cardi or the internet think she had anything to do with his decisions or moves. But let's keep it a buck, his fragile ego couldn't take it. He had to go under every tweet, insisting Jada was with him, cause he's that dude. But come on now, y'all. It's giving Lulu energy. And when another fan called him out, saying he was only with Jada cause he couldn't handle the fact that Cardi moved on with Stefan Diggs, who, by the way, is way richer than him, Offset still had more to say. Yesta Lulu wouldn't. I'm the perfect NAAF. Stop talking about money, baby. You delusional. The person out here looking real wild is Offset himself, but he either can't see it or just won't admit it. I mean, this man has disrespected Cardi in pretty much every way, but every time she tried to dip, he'd pull some embarrassing stunt to win her back. One of the worst ones? The time he straight up crashed her performance on stage, interrupting her whole show just to beg for another shot. Man, that was beyond extra.
That's it! Make some noise, Rolling! Make some noise, Rolling! Make some noise! Let's go!
Hey. I just want to tell you I'm sorry, bro. You're first in front of the world. I love you. Whatever I gotta do to show you, bro.
Y'all know Cardi's a lover girl at heart, so she took Offset back, hoping he'd finally get right. And for a minute, he seemed to be trying, but then, of course, he hit that factory reset, going right back to his old ways. I mean, this man went from cheating on Cardi to knocking up a side chick to being seen out with a pregnant ex-Offset's hit every single box in the cheater's playbook. And to top it all off, on Valentine's Day, while he's out here dropping a diss track aimed at Cardi, he's also buying roses for his new girl just to get under Cardi's skin. At this point, Cardi's living her best, unbothered life. She ain't even giving Offset a second thought. But her fans? Oh, they've been working overtime, dragging him under every post he makes. Meanwhile, Mr. Cheat is over here dropping comments under posts to defend himself, only to delete them right after. But wait, it gets worse. Offset's been out here putting in work, trying to convince everyone that Jada is the better choice than Cardi. A few weeks ago, Cardi posted a fire pic of herself, and Offset was right there, dropping a trash emoji under it. If that wasn't enough, he followed it up with a now-deleted tweet saying, "Might be battered." Well, if she's so battered like he wants everyone to believe, why ain't he out here enjoying his new girl's company instead of lurking under his ex's posts? Make it make sense, y'all. Right now, it's giving obsession, and it gets even worse for Offset. 'Cause on Valentine's Day, while Cardi's out there living it up with Stefan Diggs at a Miami hotel, Offset's lonely self is over here dropping diss tracks, embarrassing himself.
Hello, Cardi. How are you?
And for those of y'all thinking it was just a coincidence, nah. Offset knew exactly what he was doing. Everybody saw him trying to troll Cardi in that 2-minute diss track. He rapped, "You'll have to F about 10 more ninjas to get over me."
Bye.
Offset really out here thinking he's some luxury dish, but let's keep it 100. Ain't nobody checking for leftover cell who's broken. And honestly, if anyone needs 10 more relationships to move on, it's definitely Offset. When Cardi first went public about being done with Offset, he had already gotten one of his side chicks pre-pregnant and was sending over $115,000 to keep it quiet until her friend spilled the tea. Now, that was foul, especially since Cardi was pregnant at the time. And as if that betrayal wasn't enough, Offset was later spotted out with his pregnant ex. This man was really out here, moving wild, with no breaks. When Cardi finally dropped the divorce papers after announcing her pregnancy on Instagram, Offset thought she was just bluffing like always. But nah, this time Cardi was completely done with the disrespect. In fact, she even went as far as to delete a post saying, "Bro, I wish the worst on this man. I never hated someone so much. And these bees are so thirsty to have him. Please take this man off my hands. This garbage bag is too heavy."
Ooh.
I don't know about y'all, but I've never heard Cardi say she hates someone or wishes them the worst. This is definitely a first. But Offset? He still thought it was all a joke. He kept trying to slide into Cardi's DMs, asking for a little attention and trying to get back in her good graces. But Cardi wasn't having it at all. She straight up put him on block, and that's when Offset tried to save face by hopping on IG and posting. I mean, this ain't the first time she said she was done with him. But this?
Nah.
This is the longest we've seen her go without even glancing his way. The last time Cardi called it quits was in 2023 after he cheated on her yet again. By the end of that year, Cardi dropped a message on IG saying, "You know when you just outgrow relationships? I'm tired of protecting people's feelings. I gotta put myself first." It was all kinds of cryptic, but honestly, everyone knew exactly who she was talking about. And what really sealed the deal? Not long after that, the two unfollowed each other. Then, before the year even ended, Cardi hopped on a live stream, making it crystal clear that she was ready for a fresh start and was done with Offset for good.
I know how, you told the world. But I feel like today has been like a sign. The last time I got on live, I kind of wanted you guys to tell you. I kind of wanted to tell you guys, but I didn't know how to tell you. So I was like, I changed my mind. But it has been like this for a minute now, and I just took that as a sign. So I wanna start 2024 like fresh, open. I don't know. I'm curious for a new life, for a new beginning. Excited.
And y'all, this was around the same time Blueface was out here accusing Offset of messing with Krazian Rock. Offset denied those allegations, but as for Cardi, she made it clear she didn't care anymore because she was already single. However, she didn't hold back and straight up confirmed.
None of that. I don't know if y'all been getting clues from me for my live. I don't know if you guys been getting clues from me for my lives or from my stories when I put some certain music or from my own followings. When it comes for today's events and stuff, I don't think it's true. I don't care to find out because I've been single for a minute now, but I have been afraid to I'm not afraid, I just...
Interview. But anyway, fast forward to when Cardi gave birth in September. She was on live, ranting as usual, when Offset tried to hop on and accuse her of cheating with Stefan Diggs while she was pregnant. Her response? Pure gold. She simply said, "I did, y'all." By this time, the whole internet went into a frenzy.
First of all, let me say... First of all, let me say, you can accuse me of all the things you know that you are guilty of. Sing it with me, y'all. And I see that it is easy for you to blame everything on me. Yes, honey. Listen. Don't pay attention to that countryman, y'all. Don't pay attention to the countryman. I ain't listen. I ain't listen after you and your mama robbed me. Yeah, you and your mom robbed me cold. Wipe my nose. Show you stuff.
Some men were dragging Cardi for cheating, but a lot of women were celebrating, happy that she was finally getting her lick back. But here's the thing. This wasn't even the first time Offset had accused Cardi of cheating. Remember when he hopped on his story and wrote, "My wife is the ninja in my gang. Y'all ninjas know how I come." Well, Cardi had a response for Offset. She straight up told him not to accuse her of things he was already guilty of. Interview. And as for Offset, he let her backtrack and admitted he was just tripping. Now, what's really crazy about this whole drama is that there was a time when Cardi was actually shaming her own fans for telling her to leave Offset, the cheater. In a 2020 interview with ELLE magazine, she said, "I don't really like talking about love much, but I feel like I have to just because I want people to know a little bit. There are always rumors about me and my husband, and I feel like people would rather start rumors because they want me to be heartbroken. They want me to be hurt." She continued, "I do know that my relationship has had a lot of drama and everything, but there's a lot of love. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of trust. There's a big friendship. It's always us against the world." Y'all, Cardi was out here going to war for Offset, talking about how they had trust in each other the whole time, when honestly, it was all BS. Now, there were already rumors that Offset was reckless with money, had a gambling problem, and was broke as hell. But here's the real tea. Offset and his mama were allegedly stealing from Cardi. While Cardi was spiraling, this mother-son duo was living off her money, doing her dirty, until she finally called them out for robbing her. Interview. And y'all, this is the kind of mess that happens when you take a cheating partner back. From the looks of it, Offset never wanted Cardi to leave, but not because he was trying to be better. Nah, it's because he wanted to keep watching her suffer. Now, as for the latest tea about Offset moving in with Jada, many people are saying it's because he's broke and needs a place to lay his head. And honestly, there might be some truth to these allegations. According to an insider, Cardi made most of the money for the family. She's all about saving and investing, while Offset is all about spending wildly. The insider also added that while they both made a lot of money during the marriage, most of what they have now belongs to Cardi. And by most, I mean like 95% of it. And y'all, it's not just cash that Cardi has, she owns real estate too. They own a home in Atlanta, where Cardi and the kids stay, and a home in New Jersey, where Cardi's mother stays. She's getting both of those homes. Without Cardi's money, Offset is nowhere near as rich as he pretends to be. And one of Cardi's friends even trolled Offset, saying, "That man spends money like water, and he's not even hot like that anymore. Watch what his life ends up looking like without Cardi." Well, Lil Yachty seemed to confirm this a few weeks ago when he leaked a private chat with Offset on his IG story. He even wrote, "Do not loan Offset no money. He's popped. Just in case." Now, this probably explains why Offset's been dragging out this divorce.